Welcome back to Peace, Love and Tarot. This reading is for Pisces, Sun, Moon or Rising. And Pisces, this is your weekly intuitive tarot reading for January the 20th to 26th. We have the same oracle card as last week, guys. Repeating theme here, Star Mother. It's about self-care. It's about looking after yourself. We have the Ace of Swords, the Four of Swords, the Two of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, Four of Cups, and the Five of Swords. Yeah, so look, retreating from a situation that's just not working for you anymore, Pisces, giving up the battles that come at a cost, taking some time out to rest, recover, to get a new battle plan, to find yourself in a place of clarity again, to get that vision, to feel victorious again. And when you are in that place of power, when you are back in a place of balance, that's when the right people come into your life. So that's the theme here this week. I'm going to kick off by reading out that oracle card because it is a carryover from last week. So obviously the same energy is required this week. So how can you mother yourself? You are more held than you could possibly imagine, loved and cherished so dearly that if you knew, you would not spend 1 second of your life in separation, worry or fear. Let the mother carry your burdens. Let her rock away your fears. Lay all your worries, regrets, shame, and guilt on her altar. Please, sweet child, do not fear. You are love in motion. If you allow it, you are already healed. Let her remind you of your goodness. Let her love away your fears. So some of you might be needing some more self-love this week. Some of you may have people around you that can, help you achieve that sense of nurturing. It's really about taking the time for you to get back in a place of energetic balance. So recent past here, guys, I'm going to start with the Five of Swords and the Four of Cups. Some of you have been retreating from a situation that is absolutely not in alignment with you, and it's just not the kind of energy you want to surround yourself with. So the Five of Swords, it's a card of conflict, right? 5 is the number of conflict and change. And sometimes when we really know that we should make a change, we should make a better decision for our life, but we resist that change, that's when conflict can start, right? So this is a general reading, guys. You'll know what it relates to for you if this is your reading. It can be, staying in a relationship too long when you knew that you actually needed to either fundamentally change it, maybe do some work on yourself, change the nature of it, or maybe even end the relationship or step away from it, but you've held on for too long, and that's when the bickering, the arguments, the harsh communication comes in. The same can be said about a job, when it's past its use-by date, even a toxic friendship, but you hold on because if it's a work situation, maybe you need the money, there's fear of change, changing your commute, all those kind of things can stop us from moving on. When it comes down to friendships, how do you actually tell a friend, hey, I don't really want to be your friend anymore, your energy is just, it's a big turn off. So we just keep on catching up with people that we don't really want to, but we feel obligated. It's that kind of energy. And I really see here with that mixed with the Four of Cups that whatever the situation is, it stopped satisfying you. It stopped making you feel good. And I think you've already decided to withdraw your energy from it. So, you could be one of these people that has kind of put down your swords and go, I'm just not going to carry on with this battle. It's not worth it. I don't care about coming out on top or having the last say, being the last man standing. I want to move on and find, people who are really going to be on my level and I'm really going to share a deep connection with. And probably the party that you're dealing with, be it in the workplace or love, maybe keeping on, coming in with apology after each of these kind of conflicts or these little arguments or there's bickering. But I think you've probably heard it one too many times. And, maybe they come in with new offers of love, trying to kind of hook you back in, dangling another carrot. But I really think that you are now starting to put your energy in another direction. I'm hearing putting eggs in other baskets, because we have the link to the number 3 here, which is the card of manifestation. So I think you're really starting to realize, well, there's probably no more to be achieved in this situation. You're just going around on a roller coaster. It's draining your energy, and it's time to move on to bigger and better things. Trying to balance your energy. So as focus energies this week, we've got the Four of Swords and the Ace of Swords. I love this combo, and these actually popped out together, these two cards. So I feel like, for a while you were sort of retreating from the situation, but you were still connecting with it and still engaging with it, still seeing this person, still talking with them, even though you weren't emotionally invested anymore. And now I see you actually, cutting it off and stepping right away from it, taking the rest and the regeneration that you need to renew yourself. There could also be some hurts, some pain associated with the situation. We have the link to the Three of Swords there. So some of you might need some healing. Some of you might have been hurt by the things that were said. Some of you may have had to, lose that friend, lose that partner out of that situation. But, as soon as you start that process of letting it all out, even if it's tears flowing, all that sort of thing, that is actually the start of the healing process. So it's just a matter of time. And it's good to kind of step away, take some time on your own and nurture yourself. And you'll know when it's time to come back, when it's time to sort of get back in the mix and put yourself out there again. Because all along, Pisces, I think you knew that there was another sword waiting for you. I mean, look at this. There's another sword that is a golden sword even, that is ready for you when your energy is back, when you've taken that rest. The Ace of Swords was waiting for you all the time. And it was just waiting for you to get in a place where you could, formulate a new battle plan so that you can have a victory in a positive direction. So I feel like as soon as you've had this time to recover, that's when that Ace of Swords is going to come in for you, Pisces. Now, the Ace of Swords can be seeing truths that actually are, transformative in some way. It can be a breakthrough, having clarity, having vision, seeing that situation for exactly what it is and realizing that you've done the right thing. It can be a new beginning, because we have obviously soulmate energy in this reading as well. And, there is that element of divinity here, that maybe it's just the right timing for all of this to unfold. It's about, recrowning yourself in all of your, Piscean energy. It is a card of victory. And it's also, it can be a new idea as well. Some of you might have a new idea for, how to make money, for how to transform yourself. It's that transformative energy. It's a real breakthrough. And they say that from breakdown comes breakthrough. So this could be, that energy upgrade, that transformation that comes after doing this healing. And in the near future, Pisces, look what we have. Two of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, so for me, this says that when we release situations that are no longer serving, we create energetic space for things that truly do align to come in. Now, the Six of Pentacles talks about balance. And I feel that this week, through nurturing yourself, taking that time out, that you are going to actually come into a place of greater balance and stability and self-security, which you may not have felt in the recent past when you're engaged with that situation. This is about the tables turning now in your favor and, being that young emperor, actually having the resources within yourself to start giving time and energy back to other people as well. For a while there, you may have been quite burnt out. 6 is the number of growth and harmony as well. So I think you're going to be feeling a lot more at peace with yourself. And you are going to realize that, well, the situation wasn't ideal, but I actually got a lot of growth out of that. I won't repeat that cycle again. And it's when we are in a good place, stable, secure, feeling balanced, on an even keel emotionally, that's when Other people are attracted to us. That's when our energy says, I'm in a good place and I'm ready to receive. And we have the Two of Cups here. And this is soulmate energy, Pisces. So this could be in the near future, you actually meeting that person that really is in alignment with you. Now, it can be in love and romance, because this is a twin flame card. However, it can be somebody that you have really good working chemistry with, a business partner, a creative partnership, a true friend that's really going to help you transition through this. That might actually lead to connecting you with something that really aligns. How sometimes you meet a new friend and they make a comment, and before you know it, they've introduced you to someone, or they've know someone that works in the industry that you've always tried to get into. It's that kind of energy. So the person that's coming in could be a water sign, guys, so Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or a Leo. So we have the link to Leo here as well. Either way, this is balanced partnerships, healthy relationships, healthy collaborations, and it's all on offer, Pisces, by, realizing what doesn't fulfill us anymore, moving away from it, changing our energy, having that breakthrough, and then, that energy is in the right place for the goods to come in. I'm going to leave it there, Pisces. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I wish you all the best with it this week. Just keep in mind it is a general reading. It won't be for everybody. Feel free to leave me a comment, as I'm always interested to know how it's playing out in your daily life, and I'll see you back here next week for another reading.